Okay, now I'm here with reevan from our team. You've just lost to Peculiar Gaming. Tell us your thoughts about this short best of three.
Um, in general, I say that it was a loss that we deserved pretty much because they were just playing better. That's something you have to admit. And the main reason is, in my opinion, that we just lack experience, and that's because our team leader who is doing the calls in our normal lineup is Shaps, and he's on holiday at the moment. He cannot play, so we had to switch lanes. We had to switch our support to top lane and to take Empyre, and this is something that hurt us pretty much a lot.
The first game, as you said, it was obvious that Peculiar was able to capitalize from the from Sharps that he was missing. What were the problems in the first game that you was this a huge problem that you couldn't turn around?
The thing was that, in my opinion, when I saw that we started having problems, then I started roaming very much with Morgana, and I fell behind really hard in farm-wise. He could stay mid, just farm mid, push tower and farm Wraith, while I tried to gank bot lane 2 times. It was successful after all, but still Gragas was, it was Cardis, sorry, in the first game it was Cardis. He was very far ahead then, he got really much farm, and Cardis with much farm is of course a threat to all other lanes because of his global ultimate. So that's a thing. We did not. The one thing is that we did not play strong on lanes, and the other thing is that, as I said, the experience within team fights is very much lower when Shaps is not participating in the team, and that's something that we could not play with it.
Okay. You already mentioned the second game. It had a good start. I guess you were 4-1 in kills, but then it turned around. What happened?
Yeah, that's the thing. We were ahead. We got a pretty easy first blood because Jana face checked us. But that's the thing that we are just missing. We are missing the experience to let the game snowball, to bring it to an end. And that's again something that Shaps would bring with us. But we pretty much threw it ourselves. We did dumb decisions, wrong decisions that after all turned out bad for us. And yeah, again, in this game, it's the same situation for me, at least in mid lane. It was that I tried to roam. I was pretty successful in roaming. I think I had 4 kills and 1 assist. But again, Gragas this time in mid, he was pretty much outfarming me, I think by minute 20, more than 100 CS ahead, and that's really a lot. And then Gragas really, with his ultimate burst, he really much hurt us.
Although the performance today, you have to say that this was a quite good season for you after the relegation playoffs in the spring season, and now you improved pretty much in the summer season. What are your expectations for next season?
Yeah, well, as already mentioned, I think no one would have expected us to do that good in this regular season. We want to improve like this because League of Legends, it's very fast living. You can improve very much within a short time, and nobody would have expected us to do that good before the season, and we want to improve more with the team. The thing is that we got the time from Acer. They gave us the time to develop, and so we want to pay back the trust they put in us, and we just want to improve the next season. I really want to go to the next EPS season. I really want to go to the grand finals, not only the playoffs.
And do you think this is a realistic goal, realistic aim?
Within the next year. The thing is that Mousesport will be coming. Mousesport is a very strong team with MoMA and Candy Panda. I don't know, they often switch team, so I don't know if they will exist next year, but if they do, they are definitely a candidate for the grand final. But I think that we have very talented players, like Fruity is only 16 years old, he can develop very much. And I think that we are in a good way, so I think it's realistic to say we want to qualify for the best 4 in Germany.
Another question would be that, talking about this next season's finals, what are other offline events you want to visit in the next months?
Yeah, we would like to, but the thing is, for offline events, in most cases you have to qualify for it, and that's the thing. We will sit down after the playoffs. We will now, and the next time we will sit down and we will plan what we are trying to qualify for. But of course, if we get the chance to qualify, we will try it. Yeah. So we want to go on offline tournaments.
Do you personally have some events in sight that you really would want to qualify for and visit?
Yeah, the big dream of every player is participating on IEM or something like this. But this is, of course, where only the real international elite plays in. But I don't know. There are like big German LANs, something like this. I personally don't have any specific LAN at the moment that I could think of, but we will have to see. We will have to see how the team develops and what are our realistic aims that we can go for.
Maybe you have seen the development of Acer's other League of Legends team, the Acer PL team, and what do you think of their performance? In the ECC maybe that wasn't that good, but the rest was quite okay. What do you think?
They are a really good team at the moment in Europe. They are, of course, I would say they are in the top 10 of Europe West. They qualified for the Season 2 finals in the GameStorm, and they qualified not like alternated by chance, I would say, but they deserved it to be there. And I think they are also getting invited to many invitationals at the moment, and they just deserve it because they are individual, very good players. They have all high solo queue elos, but they also really have nice gameplay. So I think they did a very good development from a very good team to an international top team.
You already mentioned GameStorm. Who's your favorite for this tournament taking place at GameStorm?
I think there is no other option than the finals will be CLG-EU versus Moscow 5, and I think the third place is very decided too because it's for the finals, the world finals. I think the first three of Europe they come to the world finals, and I think that's the important place because place 1 and 5 will only be CLG-EU or Moscow 5. And other teams they compete for the third place, and I think that the Acer PL guys they can probably compete for the third place.
Talking about another final, the LAN final in Berlin. Who do you think is the favorite going to this one?
Yeah, the thing is that we just saw nobody expected alternate to do good. Like you saw, there was around 85% of the community voting for ESC. And I also thought that ESC would do an easy job against them. It would be an easy 2-0 victory. But it's offline. Offline is something different than online. And you saw how, as an example, Alternate performed offline. So you cannot just let them down. Alternate is always a favorite in offline events. But Logic is very strong. MTW is strong. I can't say there's a clear favorite in my opinion. They are all very good. I think the performance of the day, how they feel will be decisive. So I don't have a clear favorite for the finals.
Thank you for your time and have a nice evening.
Thanks. You do.